Welcome to week 4 of our class here. This week we'll be looking at the second part of where we want to be. So we started with that topic last week. We're going to continue that and kind of wrap that up this week. As far as an encouraging note, um, as we continue to work through this, I hope you all are enjoying this class and other classes that you're in here at the University of the Cumberlands. But when we get to the end of this week, we are at the halfway point. So we're flying through this right now. This time always passes so quickly for me. 8 weeks just flies by. Just quickly, as a welcome to the class this week, everything's pretty standard. Um, just wanted to kind of verbally let you know what's going on this week. So you're going to have two more reading chapters out of the "When Mission Shapes the Mission" text by Horner, and we're going to look at you're going to look at the kind of the idea of missions movements in the past, and then also some of the characteristics that kind of influenced those movements, excuse me, or influenced um, missions, we'll say, as a whole through the past. So we look at some of those things because there have been some great models that were started 100 years ago or more that we're still using today. There's some models that were started years ago that we're not using today, but they laid the foundation for how we do things today. And so it's a good when we're talking about where do we want to be. We talked about in the beginning where are we currently, or where have we been in the past. Now we're looking at where we want to go. We can't move forward if we don't know what we've done in the past. That way we can correct trajectories or we can continue to do things. Many of us know the old adage, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Um, Now we could all say that there are some things within missions movements or even in the ministries that involve missions in our churches that are broken or not working best. And so they need to be fixed, but also there are times when things are working well, and we need to leave them alone and continue to ride those out. So we're going to be taking a look at some of those things this week. You'll also be reading chapter 7 and 8 in Life on Mission. You all are doing well. Again, just a little reminder here to you as you do these accomplish assignments out of this book. If we were in class, these are the kind of questions that I would ask as a professor to engage in the classroom conversation. And so keep that in mind as you're doing this. I'm not looking for general, broad brushstrokes and answer these questions. This book and these questions are meant to cause you to kind of dig deeper into your personal life and to look at some of the things that impact your individual life as far as it regards mission. So when I ask questions on there like, how does this directly impact you, or in what ways does this need to change or shape you? I'm looking for those specifics where you can say, hey, listen, this is an area in my life where God has convicted me. It's easy for us to say, hey, in general, people act this way and we should do this differently. It's a little harder for us to say, this is me, this is who I am, and this is what needs to change, or what I'm working on. So just keep that in mind. That is the intention of that text, why I chose it, and why I've dedicated all of your accomplished assignments to that text. Worth a few more points and a little larger assignments, but I want you to dig deep in that. Also, you'll have your normal reflection assignment based on this week's content. There'll be a discussion board. You all are doing good. Just one more reminder here. To get full credit, you have to do your initial post by the end of the day, Friday. So keep that in mind. If you lose points again this week, you're like, man, what am I doing wrong? I've noted it in there. It's probably because you haven't got your initial post toned in on time. And then also this week, you're going to have a quiz. Let me say the quiz will not be active for you to take until Wednesday at the latest. I do apologize this week. I had several pastoral things that took up my time with some multiple funerals I had to be at this week and be a part of, and different things going on there. And so got stretched a little thin. That happens. I understand that happens with you all. And so because of that, the quiz is not completely ready to go live yet. So I will make sure that that is up by the middle of the day, Wednesday. It's possible that I will get it up even before that. And if I do, iLearn will automatically generate some kind of message or announcement that there's a test that's gone live. You'll still need to get that completed by the end of the week, but it won't be up until Wednesday, middle of the day, like I said. But that gives you plenty of time to watch any content. There's going to be a couple of videos on there for you to watch. They're pretty short videos, and then primarily reading and just processing things this week. So I apologize again that the quiz isn't up as you start Monday morning, but it will be up by Wednesday, middle of the day, giving you sufficient time to get your reading and video watching done, and then to take the quiz as well. Appreciate those of you all that have contacted me when you've had questions. It helps me make sure we're fixing things and adjusting things as we need to. So never hesitate if something's missing or you're struggling. Never hesitate to let me know about that. And then also in regards to quizzes, I wanted to say this. I do apologize for last week. I realized after I began to grade those that the second question, and I put a note out earlier in the week about this, that everybody's automatically going to get that one marked correct. It was worded a little oddly. I went back and looked. Part of the reason for that is because it wasn't worded oddly in the text, but trying to draw that question out of the text caused it to be worded slightly oddly. And then there was a typo in it as well. And so I just decided that everybody would get it. Some of you got it right anyways. Some of you didn't. And so not going to count against everybody. Everybody gets the 2 points for that. And then also you get 1 point if you got the bonus question right as well. So just wanted to give you that update. You all have a great week and enjoy your week this week.